how you think about Asian American when they first came to America? What's the main difficulty they have to face when they first, fresh off boat?
Well, racism was a huge problem.
Racism.
Racism?
A lot of culture shock because it's very old-fashioned in the Philippines apparently, but because it's really diverse here in America, my parents really had to transition to that, to dealing with different people instead of being used to everybody being one type of person. My parents are still struggling to learn English, to just master it, especially my mom, but that was really a hard transition to go through. So.
What is the main difficulty you think Asian American face when they first settle here?
I think it'd be a mix of just getting introduced into a new American culture, and also if they haven't had any English taught in where they formerly went or lived, that would be obviously a barrier. The language barrier would be a problem, but also I think from any Asian country, a constant problem would be the culture.
If you have to go to China and live for your life, what kind of difficulty do you think you're gonna face? Is it gonna be the same as the Asian American faced here?
I do believe that racial inequality will be much less, visible, but I do think that a language barrier would be a lot higher for me.
So language barrier is the huge thing.
I think that would be pretty hard. I think although in time, I would slowly decrease the language difficulty. At first, I think it would be really great, but with all the different ways to learn a language now, I think eventually I'd be able to knock that barrier down. But I think it would be somewhat hard to get adapted into their lifestyle. Because I went to the Philippines for 2 weeks, and granted I was only there for 2 weeks. I think that it was just really weird being over there, and I felt like I was just almost just like a child in a big city. It's I didn't really know how things went.
If you put yourself into a position like you are Asian American, just say if you have to go to China and live for your life, what is the main difficulty you think you're gonna face?
Learning Chinese probably.
So it's gonna be a language problem.
Yes.
What thing you would do if you are the first settler in here and you have no idea what the culture is like in America?
Well, I don't know if I would make it, because it's especially the language barrier, the communicating with other people and just having to learn another language to just get by day comfortably.